that we're going to talk something that is not common in talking. So I'm going to share my screen and let's see. Okay. All right. Oops. I think it hanged. Where are you now, Floria? Are you at
I'm in
home?
Hải Dương.
I mean, you're at home?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Why your camera is off?
I don't know about that.
Your camera is not off. Is it not or it's not working?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause it's
It's
a
not
web.
working. It's a webcam. Okay, I see. All right, so okay, let's try to adjust this one because I cannot click. Okay, here you see the word bored, and today that will be our topic for, yes, this one. And when we say bored, what comes to your mind?
It's a feeling that we feel don't have anything
Mm.
to do.
Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, so yes, today we're going to talk about the words related or phrases and some questions that we use when we got like boring interactive practice and more. So let's review some things that we talked about last time. Do you still remember?
Yes.
Last time we talked about what?
It's like it's like you asked me about my
Your?
like how are you doing or how's it going?
Yes, very good. Okay, so that is our topic last time. And for today, we're going to talk about this one in here. Okay, let's start with this one first. Okay. Can you tell me what's the difference between bored and boring? So we have two words here for today. Can you differentiate these two words for today?
I think it's bored is used for people feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and boring is used for animals or our emotion. No, no, no.
This is the final answer. Okay, I think you got a point with your answer earlier. So when we say bored, this refers to our feeling. Actually, when I was asked with this one, like um the first thing that comes to my mind, like what's the difference between bored and boring? And I just said that, oh, that's very easy. It's the D and the ing. This how I say how I answer this question. But when we talk it like in English or when we dig deeper, so my answer is correct. Yeah, it's difference with the spelling. But when we dig deeper to it, when we say word, like, yeah, you are right. We talked about the feeling that we feel like when we say like I am bored. Something he feels bored. I feel bored. So we use the bored. And when we say boring, this is something that we use for the describing someone or something. When we describe a person or a thing, so we use this one boring. Like when we say he is a boring person, watching TV is boring. So you are describing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now we can move to the next one. All right. So can you tell me what to do so you won't feel bored? What should we do
Um,
so we
I
won't feel
usually
bored?
watch movies.
Mm-hmm. And
Sometimes I do chores.
mm, okay. Well, I give you some like answer with this one here. Okay. Well, actually, we can make it like a bit longer with the question. Oh, not this one. This the link. Okay, here. So like why it's not working? Okay. So like when we answer this one, we can say that you answer like the things that you do or you normally do or like that makes you feel excited or thrilled, right? So you said that you can watch TV, right? So that means like that's the thing that makes you feel interesting when you feel bored. Watching TV makes you feel thrilled, Floria.
Yes, but actually I
Okay.
usually watch cartoon.
Cartoons
Yeah,
like what?
it's like a movie, Cinderella or
Hmm.
Frozen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read and answer this one since I cannot copy. Okay. This one is the answer of one student. So, what do you do when you feel bored? And she answered, well, since I'm a bookworm, I usually I usually read books or novels, especially those are that romantic as they make me feel thrilled. I often binge watch some Netflix shows. I can actually do that for hours and hours. These are my ways to kill my boredom. So with her answers, she used different words, right? So let's start with the word bookworm here. What do you think is the bookworm? Me, yeah, bookworm. When I'm bored, I usually watch. I usually read novels. Okay, so we have the
Oh,
word. Yes.
bookworm.
Oops.
It's
Do you know
like
novels?
no, I'm not. It's too long, so when I read it, it's boring.
So you're not a fan of reading books.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna type in here. I don't know what's the problem in here. So we have the word bookworm. So when we say bookworm, this is the word that we use to the people who likes reading. Okay, so that is bookworm. And then we have the novels. This is a kind of book like poem or stories. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the word. I used the word thrilled. Do you know what is thrilled?
No, I'm not.
Thrilled means like excitement. You're feeling the excitement. I am thrilled. Oh, there's a new season of the girl from nowhere. I am thrilled. So you're feeling that excitement. Okay. And then this one here actually is like I think new word that I also just found out today. So we have the word binge watch. We read this like binge watch. So this one is like when you watch different episodes or TV programs, yes, by Netflix or some digital program that you use or YouTube. Yes, that is binge watch. Yeah. What do you use normally when you watch a movie? Floria, are you sleepy? What do you use when you watch a movie? Netflix or YouTube or DVD?
I use YouTube.
Okay, I see. Sorry. Okay, now we have in here the word, yeah, so you can use the word binge watch. And now we have the word kill boredom. So kill boredom is something that we use when we are bored, like we put an end into not doing something. So like when I say I'm I usually listen to music to kill boredom. So I won't feel bored. I will listen to music. That's how I want to say it. Can you use kill boredom in a sentence, Floria? Uh, where is she? Hello? Hello? Hi. Hello?
Hello, I'm here. My internet connection has problems.
Uh, uh, it's okay. I thought it was mine because it's a bit slow also. Okay, anyway, we're going back to our topic. Can you use kill boredom? Did you hear what I say earlier about kill boredom? Yes,
To
kill
keep
bored. Yes. Yes. Can you make a sentence or can you use this phrase in a sentence?
bored. But it's like I don't understand what that means.
Ah, okay. So when we say kill boredom, it's something like when you're saying to put or to stop the boredom. Okay, like kill. Isn't it like when you kill? No, I'm sorry. Like with the word kill, like everything ends, right? So when you
Yeah.
say kill boredom, that means you put an end to your boredom. So when I use this word, I say like I listen to music to kill my boredom. That
Oh,
means like to stop my feeling of being bored, I listen to music. Okay. So yeah, that's how I use it. Now, can you use also kill boredom in a sentence?
so another sentence.
Yes, another sentence on your own. What do you do to kill boredom?
Usually watch movies.
Okay. Cartoon movies. What cartoon movies do you watch? Can you
Frozen,
recommend? I like watching cartoons too. Can you recommend some cartoon movies?
um, Frozen.
Frozen. But I think that's a movie, right? Like if
For a
you finish one, you've completed the movie, so you have to watch over it. again. Okay. Yeah, because now I like watching like series like maybe Mr. Bean or Tom and Jerry, something like that. So it's like the sequence is not too long, but it's a different story every time. Anyway, okay, so we go back to our topic now. So we're talking about bored or boring. So these are some general phrases that we can use when we want to say that we are bored. Okay. So we can say this one. I think this one is too much. I'm dying from boredom. That means like you're totally like yes, like now it's lockdown, right? So we normally feel this one. Life is boring. Okay, so these are other ways to say that you are bored. I hate being bored. I don't have anything to do. My life is boring. Life is boring until I find something to do. You can use these phrases aside from saying I am bored or I feel bored. Okay, so these are some different ways to have this one. Okay, now these are some common place to get bored. Okay. The common place to get bored is when you visit family members. So tell me if this is right or wrong. Okay. And maybe you can explain. The first scenario, it's always boring whenever we go to our relatives. Is that wrong or right? Right or wrong? Do you agree or not?
Um, I don't agree
Okay, why?
because it's like relative is close.
Relatives like yes, like your grandma, grandpa, aunt, cousins.
Yes, so it's not too boring because
Not so
I
boring. So you agree that at some part it's so boring. Okay, I see. Maybe what does it mean in here? Well, at some point it's somehow boring when in okay, I'll give you an example. Um when I visit, we don't have normally family reunions because I don't know. They fight about the land. Do you know the land property? Yeah, it's something about like that. So when I was young, it used to be fun and interesting because like I'm a kid, I play with my cousins and so on, right? And if you're like a kid and you fight to each other, and then after a while you don't talk, and then later on you will talk again because you're still kid. But now that when you grow up, maybe it somehow feels boring when you're not interested with the topic when like your cousins are talking. Let's say that um okay, like me, I stopped for 2 years studying in college. And then if we get together with my cousins, I will be like disregarded because they are talking most likely about their studies, which is I cannot understand because I stopped for 2 years. So that way I will feel bored. Do you get what I mean?
yeah, yeah, I know.
Yes. Okay. So I'm not really, but there are some times that we feel that one. Okay. Another example. When you attend a family, this is very common, like when you attend a family gathering and then you have this, let's say, cousin again, cousin, or let's say aunt that is very famous. So all the attention goes to this person. They will ask about this, how's life, how's the business, and so on. And they forgot to ask about you, right? So those are just examples of like you will feel bored when you visit a family or a relative. Okay, next one is it's nice to visit my grandmother, but it gets boring after a couple of hours. Do you agree or not?
Yes, I think that I no, I refuse this
Why?
because when I talk to my grandmother, we just talk only 30 minutes and I run to play.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Well, I think what you're saying is like it depends with the person. Yes. So like feeling bored maybe depends on the person. So if that person shows interest towards you, like talking and talking, so it won't be a boring scenario. But when like you don't talk to each other, you feel awkward. So it's boring. Okay, let's have the first I think this one here. There's nothing to do in the countryside. I'm always bored there. Like let's say now in Haizong. Haizong is like a countryside. Is it? Right?
Oh, Haizung is a city.
Oh, it's a city. Okay, so do you live like in the countryside? Like there's a lot of field and yeah, normally like in the countryside, like there's no Wi-Fi. So and like I mean gadgets, they're not exposed to gadget. So yeah, more on like nature. So maybe people got bored with this one. But yes, I told you it depends with the person actually. So if the person doesn't feel interested, so that matters most. Okay, now I have a simple riddle in here. Can you answer this one? Simon had $200,000. Fiona has $10,000. And Mark will have $35,000. Who has the most money? Simon, Fiona, or Mark?
Yeah, I think Simon
Why?
because $200,000.
Okay. Well, actually, Fiona has the money because currently now you see she has the money. Right? Because Simon had, that means it's in the past.
Oh,
Okay. And Mark will have, that means in the future, maybe tomorrow, not sure. So for now, Fiona got the most money. Okay, well, anyway, this is just a short break from our topic. Okay, so this is how we say that we are boring person. I think I'm a little boring. I'm a boring person. So do you consider yourself a boring person, Floria?
yeah, I don't think so.
Why?
Because it's like I think that it's gonna be depend to a person too.
Okay, I see. So if you don't like a person, you don't talk.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, I think it's the same with me. But um I don't consider actually myself a boring person, but my friends considers me maybe like a boring or a weird
yeah,
person. Yes. Okay. I mean, I don't see myself like that. Okay, now, so this is how we use boring as an adjective. He's boring. He's a boring person. His personality is very boring, or it's boring whenever she's around. What do you think makes a person boring, Floria? In your opinion, what do you think makes a person boring?
yeah. I think that yeah. I usually say that too. The 50%.
50%. His personality is very boring. Okay. Yeah, I well actually like if we don't know a person we cannot judge, right?
Yeah,
So I think these are like some interaction that we can use. How was your trip? How was your vacation? How was your weekend? How was the lecture? How was the class? How was the game? So let's try to answer this one saying that you are bored. Okay. Start with this one. How was your trip? How are you going to say that it was boring?
Yeah, so I'll say that it's boring.
It, it's boring. Okay, so normally we just say it was boring, it was boring, it was boring. Now we have different ways to say it's boring. Okay, so I'll have this one. You say it was pretty boring. It was boring. I didn't do much. It wasn't as fun as I thought. It was a little boring. I was bored most of the time because it was disorganized. We had, I think this one is like you are more into reasoning. Maybe you just don't want to make the person feel bad, so you have to. Maybe like your teacher will ask you, "How is the lecture?" Oh, how is my class? So maybe you have to reason out something. Okay. Now, this is how we say when we call someone through the phone, I think. So this is how we say we are bored. This is an example. This is a conversation between Jane and Jill. Do you have time to talk? I was watching. What are you watching? Reader and friends. How, what are you doing? Nothing much. This is another way of saying I'm bored because you have nothing to do. So you can say nothing much. I really wanted to start studying for the psychology test coming up to motivate myself. Okay, so this is how we do with the board at work. As king, don't need to have these things now because you're not working. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Oh no, it's already time. So we can extend some time because, yes, for 5 minutes. Similar type of boring work is when doing something that is routine. So now let's talk about this one. Routine. So we have routine and I forgot the other word. Okay, what is routine? Floria.
It's the same with habits.
Habit, yes. So you mentioned a habit. I forgot that word actually. That was I was thinking. Okay. So what's the difference of routine and habit?
I thought that they're the same meaning,
Mm-hmm.
so it's the different.
Yeah, it's they are different. They are somehow similar in some ways, but they're different.
So routine, it's the same with habit, but it's more boring than habit.
Uh, okay, so let's say this one. The difference is actually the intention or like how what what is your intention in doing it and how do I say yeah the intention or how did you notice there's another word for that. I'm sorry, I forgot. Like how you are more into gosh, I forgot the word. But yeah, that's the main difference of that one
Yeah.
is like how you are aware. Yeah, aware. How you are aware and what is your intention on doing that. That's the difference. Aware and awareness. I'm sorry, that was too loud. They're clean. I'm so, I'm so angry. Okay, awareness and intention. Okay, I'll give you an example. Um, biting my nails. Habit.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, cutting my nails every Wednesday and Friday is routine. You get it? Okay. So when we say routine, this is something that you do repeatedly. So you already know that you do that. You know that you are aware that you do that. That is routine. You do repeatedly. Like watching TV after you finish homework, or let's say um, wearing your rubber shoes when you go to school. That's your routine because you are aware. You're aware that you always do that that is your repeated behavior or attitude. That is routine. But when we say habit, you are not aware that you're doing it sometimes, but you do it repeatedly, like biting nails, maybe. Okay, like talking when you are sleeping. So that is habit.
Yeah.
Okay, is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I hope you understand. Now, when we do routine, because when we say routine, you know that you do that repeatedly. Like your mom will ask you, okay, Floria, you have to clean the house twice a week. Maybe you can do that Monday and Thursday. So that's routine. And
Yeah.
now it becomes boring because you do it every day. Or let's say like always. So it would be boring. What is the routine that you do that makes you feel boring, Floria?
Yeah, of course, is studying, cause and homework, doing homework too.
Okay, I feel you. I won't disagree with you because I mean I am also a student, so I don't want also that like doing that one. All right, so I think yes, we're done with this one now, Floria, and yes. Okay, so this one is okay. So I think it's already time now. I think we didn't finish these slides, but mostly they are just more on like suggested phrases that you can use. So I think this one is for like business. So since you're a student, it's not like really applicable to you, but you can use the phrases in here when you're saying like you're bored. Dang, I think this is informal. Is it? Dang, I'm so busy at work. It's driving me crazy. I really wish I had your job. Dang
Yeah.
is like an expression.
So what about them? Like
Damn is a bad word.
really?
Yeah, the DAMN.
Yes, that's right.
It's an expression, but I think that's a bad word. Yes, it's a bad word. Like saying like stupid or like the letter F. So that's a bad word also. Dang is like ching ching, something like that. It's like more than that. Okay, I have last one in here. Can you answer this one? Which planet has a beautiful name and is the second one from the sun?
I don't know about this.
Ah, okay. This one is Venus. Because in Greek mythology, Venus means beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, anyway, we're done with our lesson now, Floria. And yes, I have to extend because of some yes problems with the internet. And yes, do you have any question with our lesson today? Something that is not clear to you or you wanted to ask more about?
Oh, I think that's enough. I understand.
You understand? Okay, can you tell me some things you learned today?
It's like about how to distinguish between routine and habit.
Routine? Yes,
Yeah,
routine and
routine.
habit. Yes. Okay, well, I think that's it. And we have our group. So whenever like some question pops up to your mind, so you can just message you there and ask about it. And yes, for the word board, I think how was your day? We talked about we use present tense, and for this one is like more on present tense and past tense. So we combine the present and past tense grammar for this part. And we don't focus much on this one because I think you have lesson with Miss Bing about the grammar, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Floria, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and wish you have a good day, not a boring day today. So, yes. Thank you so much. And yeah, take care there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Bye bye.
Wait. I added
Yes.
you on the Zello.
Okay, okay. I think I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Yes, I'll
No,
confirm it.
You can send me the video live.
Oh, the live video. Okay, I can send you the link.